It's a disgusting time in politics where we decide what we're willing to morally accept based on the jersey you're wearing. And if you are one of those people that was willing to plug your nose, you're the problem.
Well, then I'm the problem, because I was one of those people, and I said it. If I lived in Maine, I would have, plugged my nose, and I would have voted for him anyway. I think that we are in a time of existential crisis in this country. I think Republicans fall in line; they don't fall in love. Democrats want to fall in love and not fall in line. The Republican Party, the bar is so very low. I cannot believe that they want to try to assume the moral high ground on the Republican Party. Right. I mean, you can miss me with all that, especially when you have Pete Hegseth, who was confirmed by the Senate in 2025 as the head, as a cabinet member, as the defense secretary, when he had drinking allegations. His sister-in-law submitted a sworn affidavit describing his drinking problem. And in order to get confirmed, he pledged that he wouldn't drink on the job. Number two, he had a tattoo controversy, not one, but two tattoo controversies. One was a Deus Vult tattoo, which is used by white nationalist groups. Two, he has a Jerusalem cross tattoo, which has been interpreted as an extremist symbol.
Sometimes I do get tired of calling out the hypocritical shit that they say on this show, and I just still can't understand or fathom how this show is still airing on TV. So let me get this straight. Sunny Hostin is comparing a man with a disputed drinking narrative and a Christian Jerusalem cross tattoo to a man with rape allegations. That's not the same as rape allegations, and let's not talk about you supporting someone with a Nazi tattoo. And even if someone has a tattoo with extremist symbolisms that they can have removed, it still doesn't compare to rape allegations. Yet you guys will sit up here in the same breath and accuse people who are MAGA or Trump supporters of being Nazi and pedo supporters by association. If anyone that you title as MAGA was facing rape allegations, you would not be supporting them. But when it's politically convenient, none of that shit matters. Someone having a Nazi tattoo or rape allegations, oh, it doesn't matter. He's a Democrat. We have to get rid of the Nazi rapist pedos because they're Republicans, allegedly. But when they're Democrats, we still have to vote them in and put a blind eye to it because we need to get rid of the Republicans. Like, y'all sound fucking stupid. So you would turn a blind eye to vote in someone that you claim is exactly all the shit that you accuse MAGA of being? You guys are some of the most hypocritical beings I have ever come across in my existence. You bitches spend your every waking moment calling half of the country Nazi and pedophile supporters, but then suddenly want to preach nuance when it's somebody on your side. When will people wake the fuck up and realize that everything that y'all claim to fight against is exactly what you vote in repeatedly? You want to support and protect women and children, but then you vote to have men in dresses able to be in women's sports and locker rooms. You want to protect women and children, but then you want to support a candidate who is being accused of rape simply because he's Democrat. You call MAGA Nazis, but then want to support a candidate who actually had a Nazi tattoo and posted a bunch of misogynistic shit on his social media. You say that MAGA and Republicans are a danger to our country, but then you vote in people literally in the Democrat Party who will tell you to your faces on national television that they hate this country and they rather fight for another country than us. You guys claim no kings and less government control, but then you are constantly trying to vote in now Democrat socialists who literally want more government reach and want to be able to have control over everything. It's to the point where everything you people claim you're fighting for, you're actually fighting for the complete fucking opposite. You say you're fighting for the American people, but then you fight more for the illegals and giving them free housing and free healthcare and free food. While there's still homeless people in all of your fucking city streets and your districts, you're still supporting illegals over the Americans who live in your cities. Like, this is fucking crazy.